Yo, what's going on, guys? Pepperbelly here, and this is my first episode of my SWAT 4 playthrough, which I'm going to be doing. Primarily just because this game is absolutely incredible. It's a very underlooked game. It's actually still played online today, and I decided, I just figured try it out, see how this game was, because I remember playing the demo years ago, back in like 2006, and figured, hey, well, I have a PC that's completely capable of running this game. I haven't gotten it in a long time. I was playing this game around the same time I played Fear 1. So I was wondering to myself, why the hell am I not getting it? So I figured, hey, it's a good game. I remember playing it. I'm going to try to, find it where I can get it and start playing it. So I finally got it. And I'm probably 3/4 of the way through the campaign now, which the campaign is not story-oriented either. So there's no story to it. It's very realistic in the fact that it's just your SWAT team. You consist of so many guys that's on your team or whatever, which all have names. They're all identified. They all have identities. And you just go out and do a mission. And as simple as that. You just go in, you get a briefing. Your briefing can sometimes have a 911 call. You get your dispatcher to give you a detailed briefing, get a map, a floor plan of whatever you can get. Sometimes civilians will be like, oh, I've been in the building, here's like a little shitty piece of paper I drew for you so you can have an idea of what it looks like inside. It is incredibly realistic, this game. So there's a lot of things that go down. This is the very first mission. It's relatively easy. It gets a lot harder later on when you start going after actual terrorists and such. If you played the Rainbow Six series, it's very similar to that, but it's a PC exclusive. Obviously, the game has not ever been on consoles at all, except for maybe that Slope. The hell am I saying? That SWAT Global Strike Team, or whatever the hell it's called. That was on PS2. I remember playing that a long time ago. But SWAT 4 is the original best one that takes place. It's a sequel to the SWAT series. That's SWAT 1, 2, 3, and with their expansion packs. And I'll be doing a complete playthrough of the SWAT 4 game, along with the Stech Cove Syndicate expansion pack, which I'll be playing too, which I haven't even started yet, so that'll be all new for me. Anyway, some of the game features that are in this game is, well, number one, being able to yell at people to tell them to get down on the ground. You get a mission rating at the very end of this, kind of like LA Noire. You got to go do something. My buddy just got shot there, but we still managed to make him surrender. I was actually really hoping he didn't, because I would have loved to put 2 rounds in each of his eye holes, but I guess he pussied out after wounding my teammate. Yeah, nice job. But things like that, fire discipline, is a huge thing. So if you walk into a room, this is where it gets difficult later on. Because for me specifically, if you're running out there and you open up a door and you got to breach it, and or do whatever you want to do, open and clear the room. You do it yourself. I usually tend to be the first one to run through because I don't like my guys. I just kind of have like this mental thing of I don't like my guys going in first, because like you just saw it right there, he got shot, right? I'd rather that be me. I mean, it's not real, obviously, it's a video game, but you know what I mean. It's just like, cause the AI isn't brilliant on your team, so they usually do a good job, but sometimes you can't help it. Like, I have some moments where I'll send a SWAT team in, or my team in, to a specific room, and all of them get taken out, and I'm the last guy left, just because I happened to run in there and finish the last guy that was still alive on the enemy team. So it's like, it's a clusterfuck, because you just go into a room, guns blazing. I mean, if you don't prepare for it, if you don't use that little mirror camera thing I have and check in the room, and then use actual equipment like stinger grenades or flashbangs, which surprisingly to me, I don't find as effective as gas or stingers. A lot of people like to think, oh, open a door, throw a flashbang, and bam, you go in there and kill everyone. Well, they're all disoriented, right? But I mean, they will come out of it and try to shoot you after, like depending on who you're up against. Some terrorists will just shoot you right away. So it's really hard, because you can't really shoot them if you want a good mission rating, and you actually need a specific mission rating to get through to the next mission. So a minimum of 50 depending on the difficulty you play, and you can't really afford to kill off anybody without at least giving them a warning and having them fire back first. So that's the thing. I mean, you can go into a room, flashbang it, but you can't just go and clear it out like in the military where you just, flashbang, go in, shoot everyone. You can't do that. You have to actually run in there, yell at them to get down, see if they comply. If they don't comply, then you still can't shoot them. I mean, you could, but you're going to get a bad mission rating for using deadly force or, using force without authorization. So you usually have to wait until they finally shoot at you. And I've been learning that the faster you storm into a room and scream at them, the more likely they're going to get down, especially if you're right in front of their face. But they still do sometimes try to kill you, and if you're careful and not fast enough and slow, they will take advantage of the lack of balls you have and try to put a round in your face. So speed is really crucial. There's lots of ways you can do it. You're going to see in my other gameplays when I go into more episodes what's going to happen. And anyway, the playthrough's done. I got 100 out of 100 for the first time I've ever gotten in my life. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see more in the future.